fly.
So welcome back, everybody. You can see Betty there in the background. We're at a trail here. We're at the going to do Dad's diversional loop today. We'll throw up the specs on that trail here in a minute, and guess we'll get started. So right at the trailhead here, we'll start heading on down. This trail here is in Virgil, New York. Perfect day for a hike. Just about in the 60s. Now this trail will take us on up to Dad's lean-to, which we've been to before, but we're coming in a different direction this time. So I'm starting after work, so I got to kind of get a move on. Now when I get to the lean-to, if it's looking too dark, I'll just take the road back, and we'll only do we'll miss the last portion of it, but we'll see. I also want to fly the drone when I get up there as well, so alright, get back with you in a minute. So as you can see there, the double dots in the arrow. Sometimes they don't put the arrow, but the double dots means you're going around a corner. And it looks like we're heading down to this beautiful stream down here. It looks like we got to cross it. Just the beautiful soothing sound of the water. Well, let's cross it together. I was going to turn her off, but I think I could make it. Got some nice rocks here to walk on. And take a look upstream. One last giant leap, and we got it. Take a look from on top of the bank here. I think I'm going to get a picture here, and then I'll get back with you. So I made it up to the top of the ridge. Now I'm just walking along the top of the ridge line here. As you can see, the trail goes straight for quite a ways. So you got an uphill either way you go. If you come in from the other way, then you climb that hill that I climbed just a few videos ago in the wintertime, trudging through the snow. But I'll show you that point when I get to it. Whew. A lot better now. Here's a lookout through the trees. which you can't do in the summertime with all the leaves. And see the other ridge line of the mountain across the way there. And then over to this side, we got the infamous sun through the trees. Shot that I always like to do. I had to stop and check out this stone wall. It's pretty amazing. Not only stacking all those stones, but up the hill. See, it goes right down over the hill. Over here for a closer look. Pretty awesome. So I made it to this top of the second hill. So if you do this hike, and you're just looking to get to the lean-to, this isn't the way to go for the shortest way. Because you're still doing the same elevation. It's just a lot longer. It's a more gradual uphill climb, but you're still doing the same amount of elevations to get to the top. Obviously what goes up must come down, so but this is I'd be struggling a lot more, but the conditions are just perfect. I noticed Betty had some bugs smooshed on her, which Jeeps are famous for because of their shape of the body on them. They're not very forgiving to bugs. And she had quite a few bugs squished on her already. But I haven't encountered any mosquitoes yet. So it doesn't get much better than this for hiking. Unless you like the leaves, obviously. But I'm gonna go keep on going up, and I'll get back with you. So one of the neat things about this trail, as you can see what this area looks like, that's where I just came from. And now we're heading into a piney area. Gets darker. I like the pine myself. The ground always seems to be softer. But I just wanted to show you how the trail changes the scenery. Okay. Making decent progress here. We're approaching another wall here. Oops, sorry, hit the cord there. Looks like we're gonna cross right through it, I guess. Can't say as I remember this part, but who's that guy that crossed through the wall there? David Copperfield? See if I can pull a David Copperfield here. Right through the Great Wall of China. Alright, get back with you. So, I made it to the conversion point already here. Starting to get windy because we have the overlook coming up. But this is where I hiked in the wintertime a couple of videos ago, down that way. Gorgeous overlook. I'm gonna fly the drone for sure. I don't know how the wind's gonna be with it, but I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. Just sitting inside the lean tube now after the flight. Wasn't a very good flight, I don't think. I'm going to have to edit a lot of it. Probably just chop it up and edit it that way. It's really windy. Just wasn't flying good, but I'm just going to have a little drink and a snack before we take off and do the second half of the hike. I don't know if I'll record going down the hill because I've already done that a couple of times. But the last time I flew up here was with my old Phantom 3. This time, obviously, I had the Mini. I just got the Mini 2, so I hope you guys stay tuned. I'm going to get that. I don't know if I'm going to do an unboxing because a million people have already done it, but I'm looking forward to getting that one up in the air. So after I have my snack, my Slim Jim, I'm going to get back with you. So I'm at the bottom of the hill. Don't underestimate the power of dead leaves when you're hiking. They can be quite slippery. I didn't go down, but just saying. Slipped a couple times, but let's take a look at this beautiful stream. Kind of off trail here, just slightly. I wanted to get a good look at the stream. A couple of waterfalls going on up. Oh, up here is our infamous rope that we used in the wintertime. Get up over the bank. So I'm definitely going to get some pictures here. I'm going to cross over and I'll see you when I'm done. So I just crossed over the road, come up this bank here, and this is where I did my Heads or Trails video, if you remember. We headed up that way and down into the ravine. So what I think I'll do is when I get down in that ravine, we'll start videoing again, and so I'll see you then. So I made it to the bottom of the ravine here. And once again, here's that awesome pool. I don't think it looks as nice without the snow around it. But there's the waterfall. Little one. But the trail's back that way. I don't know if you can see the mark. Yeah, there's the mark. I'm just going to cross right here and whack my way on over to the trail. See if I can do it in one nice step here. There we go. And the trail just swerves back this way. So I'm going to shut it off while I get up this bank. And I'll see you back in a minute. Well, sometimes you can get lucky. Found a nice little step to get up that bank. These roots of the tree here worked out perfect. And now we're right on top of that pool. Didn't bring my action camera, could have went underwater there. Just another gorgeous little spot down in the gorge here. I love that sound of the water. So another beauty spot here. Just absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to get a quick picture because I got to get going and get back with you. So I wanted to get to a fairly flat part before I started talking again. But that down in the valley there, the trail was actually washed out. So I had to cross over in a fairly deep part of the stream. And I made it over. There was just a couple of rocks to walk on. But a little casualty of the stream crossing. I do have a first aid kit with me, but it's not that bad. So I'm just going to keep on chugging here. But yeah, I had to grab onto a branch because I didn't want to fall in the creek. And it had a little, pointer on it or something. I got stuck with it, but that's all right. Still making pretty good time. It should be fine as far as daylight. This second half is the longer half. There is a cutoff trail that'll shorten your hike if you want to take that. I think it was called Koozie or something, Koozie Cutoff or something like that. A ways back, but it's right on the trail. You see it if you wanted to take it. Well, I think they put a marker on this tree for a reason. As you can see, these really cool mushrooms. I don't think this is chaga. I could be wrong. I think chaga grows in the tree more. That's stuff I definitely want to learn about. But they go all the way up the tree. Pretty cool. Needless to say, I don't think I'll be making any tea when I get home with this. Alright, see you in a minute. Coming into another pine section. So I thought we'd take you along for this section for a little bit. The trails has only been muddy in spots, which is surprising for this time of year. So many little streams on this trail that I've crossed. Haven't recorded them all, but coming up on another one here. Still in the pine area. Hey, we got a little waterfall. The little tiniest of waterfalls. Needless to say, this would be dried up in the summertime. It's almost dry now. But I think that might be the last stream, if I remember. So we've come to an intersection and all this damn traffic is just irritating me. Just kidding. There's no traffic out here. But you can combine this hike with the Virgil Mountain Loop, which I'm going to do that Virgil Mountain Loop. I think that's going to be the first place I fly the new drone. And if you want to do that, you go up the hill here. I'll show you here in a minute. This is where we're going. Dab's diversion loop. We're going down the hill. The orange blazes. This is up the hill. This will take you to Virgil Mountain Loop in the ski resort. It's quite a hike. Let's see what's over this way. This might be the start back up of the Finger Lakes Trail. Yes, it is. So we will head on down. This is drivable in the summer, believe it or not. I believe I've driven down here with the Jeep. Looks pretty rough right now. So I'm at the bottom of that road, and it says there's a cool little culvert up here. So I'm going to check that out. You can hear it babbling. So I think I'm standing on top of the culvert right now. Go around and see if we can look inside. Pretty cool. I suppose you could walk through there in the summertime. Some water shoes. See if we can get a better look down in this side. Oh yeah. You see right through. So if you are confused on which way to go, when you reach that intersection there, if you look down this way just a little bit, there's an orange blaze right there. Well, now you gotta admit that's funny. It's not an orange blaze, it's a posted sign. But, however, see if I can get it from here. Ew, steady. As you look up here, there is an orange blaze up here. And then shortly up the way, you come to another intersection. And the trail says you hang a left. So the rest of the hike was just this regular road. Well, not regular road, but country road. There was a really steep part. Probably the worst part of the trail, actually. Let's turn around here. There's Betty down there. So we're almost back. It's almost sunset, beautiful shot of the sun. So, hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you on the next one.